Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Tamar and Toya Wright situation. This situation is getting crazier and crazier by the day, okay? So if you guys don't know, Toya Wright is Lil Wayne's baby's mother, ex-wife. I talked about her back in July. Her two brothers had passed away. And Tamar and her were cool. They were cool because of Tiny. And basically what went down is that, as we all know, Tamar was fired from The Real. At the end of last season, she was fired from The Real. And so once the new season of The Real came back this past September, Monica came on the show. Then the next day, Toya Wright was on the show. And then shortly after that, within 24 hours, Tamar Braxton unfollowed Monica Brown, okay, and Toya Wright. So when people caught that out, they're like, why would you unfollow them? That's some shady shit. She must only did it because they were on The Real. So Toya found out about it. She was kind of upset, but she figured, they're not really that close of friends, so it really doesn't matter. Tamar was also speaking about different things on social media as well. Now, as we all know, Toya has been out promoting her book. And basically in her book, it's now come out that she's talking about the whole Tamar Braxton unfollowing her situation in her book, which I find really crazy because I'm like, well, you were just on The Real in September. If you're already working on your book and it was ready due for, publication and being put out to the masses, how were you able to quickly edit and put this whole situation in your book that just took place not even a few weeks ago? So I found that kind of strange. But this morning she went on to The Breakfast Club and she met up with Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, and DJ Envy, and they spoke about the whole Tamar situation. I want you guys to go ahead and check out this tea right here. Check this out and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. All right, so you guys just watched that interview. So, I have mixed feelings about the whole situation, and I have no issues with either ladies. You guys know I like Toya, I like Tamar, but Tamar can be bratty, and she does act funny when she doesn't get her way. I talked about this in the last video about Tamar. When somebody had asked Tamara, she talked to Tamar, and she said she had, and everything was all good between them. And then Tamar took to Instagram to throw shade and said she hasn't talked to any of the ladies since she left the show. And I felt like Tamar's always throwing shade and daggers at these women, and it's like, if you have an issue with them, open your mouth and you guys address it. Stop throwing shade and throw little hints. If you don't like them, then just say you don't like them and then call it a day. Don't be fake. That's what bothered me with Tamar at the time. Now with this situation with Toya and Monica, I do feel like it was shady for her to unfollow them. Now I don't know how close her relationship is with Monica, but from what Toya makes it seem like, they were cool, but it's not like they were that tight. They're more tight with Tiny than anything. And I feel like if you guys are basically acquaintances or friends through mutual friends, then there should have been no feelings. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like Toya said, it's not right for you to try and stop anybody's coins. Her going on that show to help promote her book is what she had to do. So to try and get mad and get salty and unfollow them is a bit immature. It reminds me of what kids do on the playground. You know what I'm saying? Where this child might be into it with this child, but you're cool with both of them. But because this is your friend and you probably known your friend a little bit longer, they don't want to be friends with this other person, but you're cool with that person as well. At the end of the day, everybody's grown. If Toya wants to go onto The Real to go promote her book, she has a right to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, just like when Tamar, decided to do her song with K. Michelle, and she knew that Toya and K. Michelle weren't cool, and Toya didn't say anything because at the end of the day, it's a job. So this just lets you know that a lot of industry people, they're just mainly friends because of industry events and because of, mutual friends. A lot of the friendships are not really genuine. It's just about, who's cool with who, photo ops and taking pictures and stuff like that. And just because people are taking selfies together and taking pictures together does not mean that they have like a really, really close bond, okay? That being said, like I said, I don't like the way Tamar handled it by unfollowing them, but I also had to give Toya the side eye as to why she chose to put that in her book. And if her book was already, due for publication, how was she able to, put that insert in there so fast? And that's what a lot of people are questioning. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Are you guys team Tamar? Are you guys team Toya? Do you feel like Toya is shady for putting this whole little excerpt into her book? And then how do you feel about Tamar unfollowing Monica and Toya? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that was immature? And do you feel like Tamar feels like if she's not cool with the women of the real, then nobody should be cool with them? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.